that's my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses, what she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice, I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Libra, welcome to your December 2020 tarot reading, and Happy New Year. Happy decade, you guys. I'm very excited to see what's going on for you, Libra. You're one of my last few readings of the 12 zodiac signs. And I am recording this on the full moon eclipse that is taking place in Cancer. So that's why I'm lighting a little bit of extra sage here just to clear myself. I'm not sure if some of you guys, how you're feeling lately, if there's any upset stomach or anything, but I did feel a little bit of uneasiness. That could just be me today. You could be feeling this around the 10th because that's when the full moon is, alright? But we're just going to clear. I actually feel instantly better after saging. Maybe I just needed to sage. So I don't know if there's any Libras out there who work with sage, but it is really powerful. I always recommend it to my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, it's feeling pretty clear and intellectual in here, Libra. So I shuffled the cards, you guys, and I do have the Justice card here. For those of you who don't know, this is the ruling tarot card for Libra. You guys are the balance scales. You can see the little scale there. So this is the card of karma, balance, and peace, but this is my way of connecting with you, Libra, for January. So before we shuffle the cards, I'm going to see what's behind you. This may resonate for some of you guys. Oh my goodness. Libra. We have the Nine of Swords. Don't worry. The Nine of Swords has slowly but surely become a personal tarot card for me. When I do my own shuffling for my own readings, the Nine of Swords comes out, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm an insomniac or because I'm always up until like 5, 6 a.m. But Libra, this is the card of anxiety, okay? This is the card of sleepless nights, worries, dark thoughts, nightmares even. And it is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you guys are represented by the swords here. This is your thoughts, communication. So what's got you up late at night, Libra? Oh, I see. Financial conflict, perhaps. Feeling left out in the cold. This is the energy of, you know, something that needs to change as far as financial. I don't like this card. It definitely lets me know why someone has anxiety. This could be in regards to feeling homeless, feeling, you know, unemployed. This is the card for poverty, and it's just that overall feeling of lack. You know, like I don't have enough resources, whether that's food, money. It's something you value that you feel is decreasing. It could be the decreasing of your own value in the eyes of someone else, but this is the card of, you know, ask for help if you need it. These people are like on the outside of a church. They've been through a lot, okay? And so you have anxiety. Maybe some of you guys are anxious that you'll be homeless. Maybe some of you guys are anxious that you'll, you know, lose it. Excuse me, lose a job. It might be hard to say something here, but we have the Page of Cups here. So we do have new love. The energy of a child here may be present. Okay, this is the beginning of something emotional. It is a message, and it's someone younger than you. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that is important here that comes, or this could be a water sign that is linked to this. Some of you guys may be going through this conflict with children, but the Page of Cups is all about finding new ways to express your love and emotion, which can be hard to do when you're feeling left out in the cold or when you're going through financial conflict and anxiety. This is fear and anxiety here, and, you know, to make it worse, Libra, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like you have anxiety and you're by yourself, okay? But we do have the Page of Cups, so there is new love here. I can't remember what I was just about to say. I had something in mind here. We'll see what comes out for you though, Libra, but I just know that this could definitely resonate with some of you guys, okay? The need to balance this out. Oh, well, I guess there may be something from the past here. Someone here may have, there's more conflict here with the Five of Cups. Every 5 in tarot is 5 of conflict. Something that needs to change. So I don't know if there's someone here who has regrets, okay, with the Five of Cups. This is the card of regret, disappointment. This could be you, Libra, but we have water energy once again in the Judgment card. So there's forgiveness here to consider with somebody here, especially a water sign. There may be a specific phone call here where someone expresses their love, but someone is being awakened here by love and by emotion. Okay, Wow, Libra. Well, another thing I was gonna say is that someone here they're cold at nighttime, and I just revealed the Three of Wands. So there's something here about foresight. You're waiting for something, Libra, waiting for some kind of ship to come in. You know, looking out to your horizons to see what the future holds. January, February, March time, maybe even into April. But let's go ahead and shuffle for you, Libra. What's going on for Libra? Universe. This is for Libra for January 2020. So show me how Libra is entering the month, January 2020. What are the messages for Libra for January 2020? And outcomes, I believe that was the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, and it's coming up in the reverse. It was in the conflict position here, like sideways. I'm going to go ahead and say that that's reverse. I don't do reversals. My cards reverse themselves if they need to be reversed for a message. So we do have the energy here of, well, Seven of Pentacles upright would be somebody who's taking a step back from something they planted, something that they're, you know, oh my goodness, how am I going to say this word? Monitoring. They're monitoring this. I don't know why that was such a hard word to say. But if you can see here, this man, he's looking down. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So it could relate to finances or something physical of value. In the reverse, though, I feel like you are no longer waiting for something to grow. So you came into January, I think some of you really knew where your worth, value, effort, and energy took place, or where it was going, and if it was worth it or not. Okay, that's the Seven of Pentacles energy. Is this guy, after he stands there for a while and he assesses the valued situation, relationship. This is a metaphorical bush here, and it's a metaphorical bush for something that is either not growing or growing. Okay, so by the beginning of January, Libra, you definitely knew if you were standing in front of, you know, a bush that was literally dead or a bush that is blossoming and blooming. This could be anything in your life, okay? But for some of you guys, I'm going to go ahead and say you need to take a step back to the Six of Pentacles, which is all about financial balance, equal give and take. You know what I mean? When the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse, this person is not sure. So there's kind of a contradiction here. Part of you, or maybe half of you watching, know that situation, if that makes sense. You know, whether the effort, the money, the time, the energy, whatever you value, what you put into the situation, you're going to know whether it's worth continuing to stay here. So I'm going to go ahead and say the beginning of January is all about assessing your value with a situation. Do you continue to wait? Will this grow, Libra? Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups, or sorry, not Eight of Cups, but that could be important. That card would be talking about walking away. So some of you guys are walking away from a situation that you don't see any growth in. Okay, it could be a job or financial, you know what I mean? But you just don't see it as worth it. This is literally like the Six of Pentacles. So some of you guys, yeah, you need to take a step back and really weigh those scales out, Libra, okay? This tells me that there's an underlying energy here of you being in your head in a different way now. This is kind of like the Nine of Swords, more sword energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in your head, kind of detached from your emotions and what you feel. Good luck around the Cancer full moon being that way, Libra. This is like, you don't want to keep yourself, because this is self-imprisonment, okay? The energy of someone who is trapped somewhere in some sort of prison or jail. It's all in your head, Libra. The way forward is forward. But in this scenario, I feel like to get out of your head in January, specifically the first couple weeks, you know, the first half, there's something key here about just no longer wasting your time. Because the Seven of Pentacles in reverse to me right now, intuitively, is coming up as wasting your time. So you don't want to keep yourself trapped anymore in situations where you know you can't grow. Shit, you guys could be this bush, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, behind the Eight of, and I do see an indication here of the Tower. If you guys can see how my cards just did that. Right here, that card right there is the Tower. So, someone here doesn't want to make a decision though. They're at a crossroads. This is very Libra energy, you know, indecision, maybe a head over heart decision, but wow, you're really trapped in your mind about some kind of crossroads that is in relation to why this isn't growing. You know what I mean? You're not really sure if you want to walk away because it's going to cause a Tower, which is, you know, ultimate change, ultimate shakeups, the ultimate breakdown of a person, place, or thing. So let's continue. What's going on for Libra? Show me January 2020 for the zodiac sign of Libra, please, Spirit, Universe, angels, archangels. Show me January 2020. Now, we almost had the Two of Wands come out. So, it didn't come all the way out. We have the Queen of Wands at the bottom. So, some of you are dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be feminine. This is a very attractive woman, though. It could be you, Libra. You know, anybody can take on this energy, especially if you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart. But yeah, this is about some kind of action that someone needs to take confidently, right? Envisioning your future in spite of the comfort behind you, you know, choosing between that comfort and growth. Are you comfortable with the lack of growth? Or are you gonna choose to expand beyond your horizon, right? So there is a choice here. There's a new path. It might involve a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man, because I do see a fire sign and an earth sign here. This might be like a financial action you need to take in regards to maybe a man in your life or stability. This is the man with the coin, though. And then we have Leo here. So I think some of you guys are dealing with Leo. We have someone with a Leo moon. We have the moon and Venus here as well, okay? So some of you guys are mothers and you're juggling financially. You're trying to, you know, stay in control and have emotional authority, be mature. There's love here, okay, in relation to like a father figure in Aries. I want to say there's definitely a mother and a father here for some of you. And that might be why this action, it's not so easy, right, Braylon, is what you guys are telling me. It's not super easy for all of you guys to walk away from this bush. It's easier said than done, okay? You guys want to take action, you want to be confident, but this bush maybe have a little bit more invested in it than what I'm thinking. So hopefully this reading lets me know. But you guys are waiting on something, or you're in a better way to put that is you're tired of waiting on something. You're almost done waiting on a situation, okay? Because you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and then out comes that Nine of Swords that we were talking about. So this is what you have anxiety over here, okay? You guys have anxiety over something that isn't fair, you know what I mean? Isn't growing. I keep seeing the Six of Pentacles. The Spirit keeps telling me that the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is damn near the Six of Pentacles. What is the Six of Pentacles? That equal give and take. Libra, you guys are such related to that energy. I wish that card would show up, because there's a balance scale in the Six of Pentacles, the card right before this card. It comes right before this card in tarot. And basically, that's a situation about financial balance, but not just financial, just something you consider worth, your worth and your value. You know, Libra, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Cancer, because we do have the Chariot here. This could be a specific vehicle, okay? But you're needing to move forward. You know, anxiety, worry, stress is always going to be an obstacle for strong Libras out there, because you guys are the balance of the zodiac. You're right in the middle, kind of, especially, yeah. So being plagued and almost cursed with the need of everything being harmonious, right? You know, and we are dealing with Capricorn season here, the first week of January, and that does square you. You know, there may be specific power struggles. This is all about home and family here, okay? And this may be the Cancer full moon, because, you know, if you're not dealing with a Cancer, if you don't have Cancer energy, there may be a lot of anxiety. You may have sleepless nights around the 9th and the 10th of January. But you guys have a little bit of anxiety. Maybe there's car anxiety. I don't know. Maybe somebody sleeps in their car here, or there was a time in your life where you did. I'm just getting that for some of you guys. But yeah, this is about being anxious and worried. Like, how am I going to move forward from this? Because for some of you, it's not a question whether you should walk away from this situation. I mean, a bare bush that is no longer growing would be quite evident at the beginning of a new year and a new decade, when everything's so new. So this has something to do with something old that's got you anxious. Behind the Chariot is the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Some of you guys, this is about a financial decision, juggling, weighing the pros and cons out in your mind. You're doing it all before bed. You know what I mean? Some of you definitely anxious. And for those of you who are not new to my channel, you'll remember, you know, who watch my Libra readings for a while now. This card has come out pretty much in all my Libra readings. I think it comes out every Libra reading. And some of you guys are dealing with Aries, your opposite sign. We do have Aries and Cancer energy here. This is the energy of like authority or a father figure. There may be an apology to or from a father figure. If so, I think it took a sweet time coming. But I did see some kind of investment. Okay, it might even be an offer to be your own boss or to take on more authority or responsibility. But this is about power and control, that Emperor or a father figure again. So show me Libra. Okay, hello Libra. We have the Queen of Swords, which is my Libra female. Okay, can't you see how this would resemble attributes of you? We've got a very sharp-witted, intellectual woman here who knows what to say and how to say it. She says what she means, and she means what she says. I love this, okay? I love when the Queen of Swords shows up next to the Nine of Swords or any mental anxiety related card, because this tells me that the truth and clarity and just simply speaking your mind will help you cut through some of these worries and anxiety, some of this lack of clarity. The Queen of Swords, she's got her hand gestures open like this. So you're done waiting for something, and this may cause a little bit of anxiety. Now we have the Death card here, okay? So there's some kind of Scorpionic energy here, energy of endings, beginnings, transformation, but you're getting clear. There may be something you need to say to a Scorpio, or if you have Scorpio energy, okay? But others of you guys, I feel like the words or the thoughts that you have right now are going to be linked to endings and beginnings. Now, the Queen of Swords could easily be an Aquarius or a Gemini woman as well. Aquarius season happens later on in the month, around January 20th. The sun is going to move into Aquarius. In Libra, that's going to be a lot lighter of an energy for you than Capricorn season. Because Capricorn, again, you guys are at a 90-degree angle on the zodiac wheel, and that's harsh. That's karmic, compromise. Aquarius is going to trine you. That's air energy, just like you, okay? So that might be when you get, you know, control of your mind. This is someone who's extremely mentally mature, has a way with words, you know, conversationalist. They're very charismatic, but there's some burdens here that are changing. This is definitely an ending. This is the ending to something that is very heavy. You're almost there, Libra, with something, and this has something to do heavily with a relationship, apparently, because I kept going. I kept looking at the cards. Behind that Ten of Wands is this Two of Cups and this Lover. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. This is definitely a choice, okay? This is the card. These both speak to choices, and they both speak to love. So you may have more than one person. You may be emotionally connecting. There's a strong emotional connection here with someone who may be at a distance, or maybe there's someone who's emotionally distant. But wow, and then, you know, after the Lover's card is literally you, Libra. So we definitely have you here really stuck in your head about some kind of ending. Alright, for sure. There's an ending to something painful so that you can get some kind of wish literally granted for you. So that you can stop juggling, right? Like this is definitely this is Aquarius energy here. So Aquarius season seems to be very emotionally fulfilling. Maybe around the new moon. Okay? But yeah, Libra, we have you really in your head here, and you're keeping yourself stuck. Some of you, somebody watching here is self-imprisoning themselves in a painful situation mentally. You can't stop thinking about this ending, but there's this heavy, heavy choice that may or may not have to do with love and feelings and emotion for you guys. Alright, whatever this is, but it has something to do with something that you know is transforming. You know the truth, you know the facts, you know. This is intellectually understanding change and transformation at the beginning of January, okay? We almost had the Hermit card come out, so we have Virgo and Cancer here. You might just be really reflecting and isolating yourself about where you're going, and there is something here as well about a missed opportunity for something you're wishing for, so just be careful. Because when the Nine of Cups and the Star come out, Libra, wow. Okay, this is a wish and a wish fulfilled. The Star card is about wishing. The Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. You could be dealing with a Pisces. But, you know, this Four of Cups, someone here may not be emotionally available. Someone here may be ignoring opportunities. Okay, but this is definitely focusing on what you want and not thinking what you want is coming in because you're juggling elsewhere. But let's see what comes out, Libra. Your reading's a little bit, like there's a lot coming out here. Okay, show me more for Libra. Out comes that Nine of Cups. So you guys are getting really clear about not only wish fulfillment, and look, that Nine of Cups and that Star, this keep wanting to be associated with each other. So this either is related to Aquarius, because we have a double Aquarius here. Two Aquarius women. Maybe this is you, Libra, but we definitely have some clarity coming in after some anxiety, after you get clear about your worries, okay? Maybe change your mindset or something. There's some kind of wish fulfillment here. Okay, and it's renewed. It's a renewal. It's a hopeful. It restores hope. Wow, this has to do with like ultimate emotional fulfillment. Sorry. Children may be involved here. This is home environment, family stuff, but emotional fulfillment. I mean, the Nine and the Ten of Cups. Wow, this is a beautiful lineup, you know. But this might involve you guys moving on with sorrow. Okay, this might involve someone who's literally moving on to calmer waters. This is more air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I don't know if you had to leave a home behind, but I think this is about where you're going. Okay, yeah, this is someone who's literally in a car. With this combination here, there may be someone who, you know, is traveling or something like that in a car, and they're really sad. I see someone who's crying in their car. okay, on their own as they reflect about something, yeah, there's definitely a home environment here. And there's something about your future home environment, and that has to do with Capricorn. Capricorn season is all about the future of your home, Libra, the future of your family, and we've got a lot of that showing up here with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You've been reflecting on that. Some of you here, there's something here about living alone or just isolating yourself in the home environment or in your car so that you have a chance to think. I do see someone who's sitting in their car thinking and, you know, maybe crying, but let's get one more card for this row. But yeah, there's some kind of wish. You guys are really coming out and speaking your truth about what does and doesn't emotionally fulfill you. And out comes the Knight of Cups. This is the card for Pisces. It could also resemble a Scorpio, which we have at the bottom of the deck. So this could definitely be a Scorpio, okay? Or a Cancer. We have a water sign showing up here, but, you know, Libra, don't get too caught up in the element or the zodiac sign. The Knight of Cups is somebody who's on their romantic horse, and they're on a quest for love and romance, okay? They are. So for some of you guys, this is definitely about a love message coming in, and I'm going to say this is going to come in maybe maybe it already came in the first week of January, but it's definitely looking like, now it can happen at any time, okay? There's no harsh boundaries here. But many of you, this came in, or it was at least felt, this message. It came in the first couple of weeks of January, I want to say. And this might be what is causing endings, beginnings, transformations, okay? And this is definitely taking place. Like, you guys, some of you guys foreseen this coming. There may have been a specific argument about the truth, you know what I mean? Because you're the Queen of Swords, Libra, and this may have to do with a third party. Some of you guys, there's these two children here, and you know, this is like someone's trying to work all together here. We have, maybe some of you have 3 children, okay? But yeah, someone had to walk away from like a third party. We have Leo here. There's definitely third parties, Libra. Maybe there's a specific water sign friend, or there's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that you may want to reconcile with. You're holding on to something that's over, though. Wow, we have a message here about Saturn and Capricorn. Okay, and some kind of project, but this is karmic, okay? There's like an ending to toxicity here for some of you guys, or you could be dealing with Capricorn, or again, Capricorn season is all about ending these cycles. That's literally a message about Capricorn, Saturn. But I do see here that someone walked away from for their own happiness. They had children as well. Okay, I see 3 children here, or 2. But someone here walked away from something that was toxic and over, and now it's like you're happy, but there are these memories. There's someone maybe returning from the past. We have that substantially. And someone here, there's a lot of love here. There's a friend situation here, maybe a friend zone, Scorpio energy for sure, but someone here is hanging on emotionally, and that truth may come out and cause like some kind of argument, or this is like mind games that someone's getting very clear about. And I think that's you, Libra, because you're focused on the change that you know is coming in January, right? You're getting very, very clear about what would emotionally fulfill you. And you know, air signs get a bad rep for being all in their head and detached, but at the end of the day, we're all human and we all have feelings and emotions, right? One of my best friends is a Libra, and he's very sensitive and emotional. You guys are ruled by Venus, for Christ's sake. So you know, that feminine energy, that charm, the energy of just beauty and abundance, like, that's not far from feeling deep emotion, especially those of you who have strong water in your chart. And, you know, Libras are huge on love because you're ruled by the planet, the goddess of love, Venus. So love is important. Feelings are important. You know what I mean? So there's some kind of wish for love or romance here, or emotion that is coming in to change things. And it could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I do see a lot of heavy emotion and water sign energy. Okay, so show me the second half of January for Libra 2020. And now we almost had the Death card come out, and you know, right behind it is still that 3 of Wands. So even though you might be temporarily stuck at the beginning of January, you come into the year kind of stuck, tired of waiting on something, extremely in your head, but you gain clarity over that, and that's what's changing. Okay, in the future, you're going to be set free from this prison. I think I do see Sagittarius here for some of you guys, but this is basically about the change that you've seen coming, like the straight up endings and beginnings. You've been waiting on this, Libra. Okay, there are things that you're done waiting on come January, and there are other things that you're waiting on, but this is about waiting on something that you know is gonna come true, you know. something that you know factually, or that you've seen, or that there's proof that it's coming. And therefore no longer waiting on other people, places, and things that you've waited on way longer. You know what I mean? Out comes the Tower. As we're just talking, I don't think you're the only zodiac sign who got the Tower in this position. I don't know who it was, though. You'll have to cross watch. Man, I don't know who got the Tower here, but that happened for someone else. I feel like it might have been Taurus. The Tower has showed up for a lot of people this month, though, specifically the latter half or the second half of the month, because after this eclipse in Cancer, there is going to be, you know, we've just been waiting on this full moon. You know, it has felt like a new year, it has felt like a new decade, but there's just certain cycles we have to wait on, right? Wow, that might be what's going on here. Some of you guys are going to take action. This is just, there's something unexpected at the second half of January. It may shock you, or some other people. It could be the breakdown of a home, a relationship. You know, we do move into Aquarius season at the second half of January, and for you that's going to be strongly focused on passion, expression, creativity, soulmates, romance, and the energy of children. That is what Aquarius, the 5th house for you, is going to represent. So way better energy, but you know, it's not going to come easy. It's definitely going to cost the breakdown of a false foundation. This was something that was never sturdy anyway, Libra. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. So this may have to do with something that someone says, finding a new way to express yourself. Like Libra, I do feel this energy of you finding a completely new truth. I know you're the Queen of Swords, but for some reason in this reading, I just intuitively feel like you guys are really starting to come into a new truth. And because of that, there may be sharp things that you say, because the Queen of Swords, she gets a bad rep for being cold and bitchy, but it's because she doesn't take any bullshit. She doesn't take shit. She knows what she wants in this scenario, and she's going after what she wants. She may even, you know, some of you are surprising people by emotionally expressing yourself. You know, they're like, damn, Libra, you know what I mean? Like, you really feel that way? Wow, like you've never really expressed that before. But yeah, this is also the card of a younger air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be you, but this is the energy of needing to investigate something that is falling apart, okay? Or, you know, you may see something shocking, because this is the energy of spying, needing to know more information, needing to know more facts. The Page of Swords is definitely an investigator in that way. It might be the energy of a child. It may be something a child says to you that they saw that shocks you, but it's linked to something you're no longer waiting on. Like for some of you guys, the reason why you're no longer waiting on something, or why something wasn't growing, because I do want to say this is not just not waiting. This is also no growth. Like there's something that isn't growing, and therefore you're not waiting on it. That makes sense. But what I was going to say is it's because it's falling apart. Okay, I'm seeing a bush that is literally falling apart, crumbling down. Like, it doesn't matter how much you water this, Libra, this home, this job. It doesn't matter how healing you're trying to be, you know, how much you want it to grow. It's just not going to, because it's not, there's something better out there for you. There's the 8 of Pentacles. There's the 9 of Pentacles. There's the 10 of Pentacles. So, to hell with this 7 of Pentacles, right? So, yeah, the reason why you guys weren't waiting is because, you know, it's falling apart and it's a false foundation that you're trying to grow. Now, this is a heavy truth here, okay? This is going to end a burden for some of you guys, and we have new love here, okay? After you let down some kind of burden, and new love is going to open up, like these feelings and these emotions, okay? This has been a slow coming here, but this is going to be what ultimately opens up a new direction for you, Libra. Okay, so let's see. Give me the last half, like last couple weeks of January. Tell me anything you can for Libra. Now, out comes those 2 5s. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups. So, a lot of conflict here after this Tower, okay? There is going to be conflict emotionally, and this may even be some kind of physical fight, but it's an argument. It's just tension. And again, we have the Death card at the bottom. So, strong Scorpio energy that continues to show up, you know, but this is the energy of change, okay? Yeah, Tower, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, like, yeah, there's definitely an ending here with the Tower and all. This is Mars energy, and some of you guys are disappointed because of how conflicted, you know, this is not a good energy for Libras to be in, because at the end of the day, you guys are, you know, wanting to balance this out. I mean, there's plenty here to balance out, though, Libra, okay, so that's good news, but someone here is very conflicted about the past. This might have been a Tower that happened in the past, you know what I mean? Like, this might not be the first time this kind of thing has happened. but it's changing, okay? And we have the Page of Wands. A lot of pages coming out. So younger energies. We have the energy of a younger fire sign now. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have an admirer here coming forward to express something passionately. And this is definitely, you know, after this ending and this breakdown, one thing I can guarantee you'll have, Libra, is a newfound way to express yourself. Thank you, Aquarius season. Aquarius season, specifically the new moon at the end of the month, is going to give you guys a new way to express yourself. It may not be as cold as a sword or, you know, as sharp as a sword. It'll be more passionate and warm, like a wand of creation. Okay, so let's get a couple more cards here to show me the very end of January 2020 for Libra. Wow, we have the High Priestess, one of my favorite cards. Ace of Swords at the bottom of that. So there's a secret victory here. There's a secret that comes out that you're very clear about. Some of you guys have waited a long time. You've meditated a lot. You've prayed for the truth here. You've prayed for clarity, excuse me. Again, we have Cancer showing up. You know, this is about finally moving forward and healing, you know what I mean? And this is happening in your future. You guys have foreseen this coming. But I do want to say, I do see the Three of Swords and the Star. So I don't know if you're dealing with someone with Aquarius energy, or if this is about the juggling that takes place at a heart level in Aquarius season at the end of the month. But keep faith, especially those of you guys who are going through breakup, separation, head over heart decisions. Like, someone here needs to have a heart-to-heart conversation, you know, especially because this is all about the truth that's taking place in the future. Okay, for sure. You guys pray for the truth. Okay, so yeah, High Priestess is Pisces, Cancer energy, the energy of the moon. This could definitely be that Aquarius new moon, all right? But I cannot make this up, guys. You guys are getting very clear about how you feel. You're following your intuition. I guess following your intuition as a strong Libra, as a strong air sign, intuition is more so factual to you guys. You know, it's something that rings true to you internally. You know, and it's usually a fact that you had a feeling that you knew. But then the Ace of Swords comes in to really give you that cut clear proof, okay? So, wow, there's definitely something here that you don't see coming, because the High Priestess is the secret keeper of the universe. She's also the secret knower. So if this is not qualities that you're taking on, Libra, and this is an energy around you, you may not know, especially after this tower and this conflict, it makes sense that there's this energy of, you know, wow, like this just has not been revealed to me, you know, for sure. This has just not been revealed to me. This is a secret, and I can tell you it's connected to some kind of wish that you've had a gut feeling about. This is gut feelings, emotion. Pay attention to your dreams because they're giving you clarity, okay? Yeah, you're getting clarity for sure. Let's get one more card symbolic for the very, very end of January 2020 for Libra. Show me the very, very end. Okay, yeah. Bottom of the deck is that Two of Wands, and that Two of Wands was dancing around your whole reading, okay? So this whole month in this whole reading has something to do with a crossroads that you're at, like kind of like a portal, Libra, between the past and the future, okay? And that's a vibe right now because of the new decade. So we're sifting through the old and the new. It's not easy. Don't rush yourself. The Magician came out wild with the Ten of Cups. Some of you guys have manifested this happy home. You've manifested this as Virgo, Gemini, but Mercury energy. Again, communicating about what emotionally fulfill you is the key here, because somehow that's linked to your overall anxiety. You guys are in relationships that you've been trying to balance out, but it's like, Libra, you guys are known for considering fairness on other people's behalf. It's time for you guys to really be that balance scale of energy. If it ain't balanced, it ain't balanced. If it ain't fair, it ain't fair, okay? So once you speak your truth about emotion, Libra, which I feel Aquarius will help you do, there's going to be this like overall sense of fulfillment and therefore more alignment with it. You're going to be able to yourself move forward with your love. You know, you have to have a cup to express a cup. You have to have emotion, or you have to embrace emotion to be able to give it to someone else or express it, right? So I see you guys getting clear about that, and that's what leads you into this kind of shock here at the end of the month. And there is a little bit of a conflict that you guys have a little anxiety about how the hell you're going to get out of your head. How the hell are you going to speak this truth? Because there's truth laid up on your mind at night, okay? And there's a little bit of anxiety about that. It's all about because of the truth about what you really want. This may shock people. This may cost something that you don't want, something that you don't consider worth it anymore. You know, you just don't want to wait for this to be built. There's a little bit of a lack of hope there. And because of your lack of hope in one thing, it's like your hope is increasing in another. It's weird. So yeah, again, this here, a little bit of conflict here, a little bit of depression, but don't worry, Libra, there's still more in the situation behind you. Not all is lost here because of this fight, tension, other people, outside influence, you know what I mean? Conflict and competition. Follow your intuition at the end of January, Libra, about what you want, okay? This is no longer a secret to you, but it may be a secret from you or from other people. But really what it is that there's like ultimate happiness at the end of January for you. Like, wow, something really abundant and beautiful is manifesting, maybe in a home or a family. This could be a new home. Bottom of the deck, though, is the Two of Wands. You guys, your heart is at a crossroads, and you're going to feel this the most in Aquarius season, or especially if you're dealing with anybody with Aquarius energy. You know, there's a lot of juggling and decisions and new ways to express yourself, but this is the underneath of your reading. This tells me why all these cards are even here, and it's because someone here is at a heartbreaking crossroads between two things they're passionate about. Somebody here is fresh out of a breakup or a separation, and you know, they're wondering, you know, what's left for me? You know, like, what does my world have in store for me? You know, this is about where you've gone and where you're going, how far you've come and how far you have to go. But there's a choice here, and it might have to do with travels. You guys might be in a long distance relationship, but I see someone who's looking out here towards separation. It's like you can see this coming. You know this decision is going to break something apart. Okay, but ultimately this is about, you know, your own expansion, Libra. So, interesting reading. I pretty much did the whole thing, like, kind of with an upset stomach because of this damn full moon. So, I don't know if any of you guys are feeling a little bit of that, too. Get out of your head, Libra. Let the truth show you the way of what you really emotionally value and what would fulfill you, okay? So, thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, please comment below. If you resonated with this and you'd like a personal reading, look for my email. I do offer personal readings, and something new that I'm starting is I'm doing monthly personal readings. So if you would like a personal reading that has to do with the whole month, let me know, Libra. I'm making your video a little bit longer this month too, because last month it was very short. So, but thanks guys so much. Yeah, happy new year, happy decade, and I will talk to you guys in February, okay? Bye.